How young is too young to drive? Should the minimum age be raised in Pennsylvania?
It's a good question, and there's legislation making its way through Harrisburg to lower the age to get a learner's permit to 15. New this morning, our John Shumway looked into what's behind the effort and what it could mean for families, John.
Yeah, and if you think everybody has to wait till they're 16 to get a permit, think again. Right now, Pennsylvania is one of only 9 states in the country that still requires young people to wait until they're 16 to get a permit.
While a driver's license gives a young person a sense of freedom, it also has very practical purposes.
Government should not be a roadblock to youth employment, and that's what's happening right now in Pennsylvania.
State Representative Eric Nelson of Westmoreland County.
I was talking with a classroom full of Greensburg-Salem students who live in rural areas, and without the ability for them to drive, they can't get to work.
So Republican Nelson joined with a Democratic colleague in Philadelphia to introduce legislation to roll the driver's permit age back to 15, but not change the 6-month training requirement.
So that if they start that 6-month process, they could drive and potentially be able to work that 16-year-old summer.
What we've seen is that time and experience really add up to a more skilled driver. And skill is really critical for safety.
With 41 states already allowing young drivers to earn permits at 15 and some even at 14, State Farm says it's important to remember
Maturity plays into the ability to block out distractions as well.
But Representative Nelson points out that Ohio already issues permits at 15 and a half.
Both of us are about 15% of all accidents happen with young people in both Ohio and Pennsylvania, whether it's 16 to 19-year-olds or it's 15 and a half to 19-year-olds.
Now, State Farm points out that even in states with the lower driving ages, many young people and families wait until the young driver is 16 or sometimes even 17 to even start the process. With bipartisan support, the Pennsylvania age has a reasonable shot of being lowered down to 15 or 15 and a half.
Interesting. Okay, so if kids elsewhere were getting permits at 14 and 15, when were they getting their license?
Virtually everywhere has a junior's license, and while some of those come of age at 14 and a half to 15, most are 16 years old. And in many places, the full unrestricted driver's license doesn't come until you're 17 or 18. It's 17 in Pennsylvania. And the younger you start, the more expensive your insurance. Although State Farm does have training programs that can get you a break on your rate a little bit.